say something to everybody. Listen to me. I moved to Romania 10 years ago, and I found an amazing country full of beautiful people. And I told the whole world about Romania. If you mention the name Romania anywhere in the world, they'll say, Andrew Tate lives there, Andrew Tate lives there. I've done nothing but promote this country. I've done nothing but say fantastic things about Romania endlessly. And when I did this, people would say to me, if Romania is so nice, if it's so safe, it's so beautiful, why has it got such a bad reputation? And I said, well, there's probably a few bad actors, a few bad people who destroyed the entire reputation. Like the few fools at DCOT who just came along and told us that the mothers of our children are somehow human trafficked. I've been nice, I've been patient, I've played the game, I've respected the judiciary, I've gone to every appointment on time. But they busted my house again. And now I've come along saying there's 35 victims. You know, all 30 of those girls, 30 of them, have statements in our defense. 30 saying we've done absolutely nothing wrong. Two more are the mothers of our children, and 2 more have never even been to Romania. They've never even been here. They just found random girls we knew in other countries and made them sign pieces of paper. This is a setup. It's absolutely disgusting. Fair play to that judge who saw through the bullshit and let us free. And also, one more thing, the media is complicit. All of you are. When they first threw us in fucking jail, when they first put us in there, you're all running around saying human trafficker. None of you said, where's the evidence? Where's the proof? Where's the pictures? Where's the videos? None. 3 years later, they do the same fucking bullshit. And you're all sitting there going, human trafficking. I'm not a human trafficker, clearly. If you human traffic someone, there is evidence. This is a setup, it's a stitch up. The 3 prosecutors at DCOT in my house, I said, why are you here? There's no case. They said, there's a case if we make one. This is a fucking setup. All of it is.
Andrew and Tristan Tate, 2 brothers who built a controversial empire on social media, flaunting wealth, luxury, and unapologetic views. But behind the Lamborghinis and bold statements lies a complex web of legal battles that could unravel everything. Today, we dive into their finances, how they made their money, the legal storms they're facing, and whether their fortune can survive the chaos. Andrew Tate, 38, is a former world champion kickboxer turned social media sensation. His brother Tristan, 36, has been his partner in both business and controversy. Andrew's brief stint on Big Brother in 2016 ended in removal due to controversial comments, but it was just the start of their rise to fame. With over 10 million followers on X, the Tates have built a brand around luxury, masculinity, and polarizing opinions. Their influence is undeniable, but so is the scrutiny. To understand their finances, we need to look at how they made their money and why it's now at risk. The Tates' wealth is often linked to online ventures. Reports suggest they ran webcam studios or adult content platforms where women performed for paying customers. However, these claims are tied to legal allegations and remain unconfirmed. Beyond that, their massive social media following likely brings in sponsorships, merchandise sales, and donations. Andrew has claimed to be a multimillionaire, though exact figures are murky. But their income isn't just controversial, it's under threat. Let's look at the legal battles that could change everything. The Tates are fighting legal battles on multiple fronts. In the UK, they face 21 charges, including rape, human trafficking, and assault involving several women. These charges were authorized in January 2024, but announced in May 2025. In Romania, they were arrested in late 2022 for human trafficking, forming a criminal gang, and money laundering. Andrew also faces rape charges there. Authorities seized luxury assets like cars and watches worth millions, hitting their wealth hard. There's more. A UK civil case by 4 women accuses Andrew of rape, assault, and coercive control, with a trial set for 27. And unconfirmed reports hint at a possible US federal investigation. These aren't just legal headaches, they're financial nightmares. But what do the Tates say? Andrew Tate has been vocal, denying all charges and claiming they're part of a conspiracy to silence him. He often uses social media to rally support and dismiss the allegations. Tristan, while less outspoken, echoes this stance. Despite the legal pressure, they've made public moves to maintain their image. After a Romanian travel ban was lifted, they traveled to the US, even sparking a brief spat with Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, who criticized their presence. Andrew claimed it was resolved, but actions speak louder than words. Let's see how these legal battles are hitting their wallets. The financial toll is mounting. Romania's seizure of luxury items, like cars worth millions, has shrunk their tangible wealth. Legal fees for defending cases in multiple countries are likely staggering. Their income is also at risk. Past bans from platforms like Instagram and Facebook limit their reach, though they remain active on X. While their loyal fan base might still provide support, ongoing scrutiny could make it harder to sustain their lifestyle. Yet, the Tates are fighters, literally and figuratively. Can their finances survive this storm? Andrew and Tristan Tate's journey from kickboxing rings to social media fame was meteoric, but their fall could be just as swift. Their boasted wealth is now entangled in international legal disputes, with asset seizures and mounting legal costs. Whether their fortune survives depends on the outcome of these ongoing cases. One thing is clear, the Tate brothers' story is far from over. Stay tuned for updates as this saga unfolds. Disclaimer: this video is based on public reports and allegations. The Tate brothers deny all charges, and legal proceedings are unresolved.